This is another episode of Love's Diary, and this is AntiSoSure Love signing on. All right, my love after lockup family, my love after lockup friends. This is, of course, AntiSoSure Love, and I got my antisocial lovers in attendance. Now, we have LaTisha and Keith, and it starts out on this scene with LaTisha speaking with her kids, preparing them for Keith coming home, trying to figure out what concerns them and what, where their head is with bringing a man into the home, bringing a man into the family. Some of the things that, single women have to go through, single women with children. It's very heartbreaking, but yes, this is if we make a decision to bring this person in the house, then of course we're going to consult these kids. Now, LaTisha also has a powwow with her co-workers as well, and they have some interesting views and feeds. It's funny because I don't know if they work for her. Y'all let me know in the comments what's going down, and make sure y'all like and subscribe and share. Okay, I love each and every one of y'all. Thank you for my viewers. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share. It is completely free. We're trying to spread love. It's so much hatred, so much hurt, so much pain, so much cold out here. We need to spread some of that. So go ahead and share that. So LaTisha is talking with her co-workers, and at first she gets a phone call letting her know that Keith is set to be released any moment now, because of the new laws that had passed at the time in Illinois. It got his sentence reduced. I know in Ohio it had the same thing where everyone that was tried for like a gun charge or a pow charge, pretty much they could not be charged more than once. So prior to like 2000, just very recently, a lot of people who were getting incarcerated was getting more than one charge for one weapon or one incident, and I guess now they changed that. So a lot of people did get corrected times, and it looks like in Illinois they were doing some type of reform or something with the jails as well, where Keith was able to get lesser time. So of course she's very excited, but she's also goes to consult with her employees. Now I'm not sure if these are her employees or her co-workers. However, it seems like by their faces they have their own ideal of what they think is to come versus what they're saying. And I'm just reading the little body language there, okay? LaTisha is telling them, like, I'm so excited, I'm so happy. And they're just like, what about the kids? And she's just like, girl, I would never do anything to jeopardize my kids. My kids come first, yada, 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 and how she's so happy about Keith. And by the looks on their faces, they're pretty much just like, it sounds good, but they're not giving a lot of, I don't know, they don't give me a lot of, I'm gonna figure out the word, y'all. I'm gonna quit doing that for y'all. But my mind be so scatterbrained. It'd be hard to keep all these great ideas and thoughts together, okay? But they don't make me feel secure. They're not confident. That's what it is. They're not confident with, oh yeah, he's coming out and this is about to be a great thing. And you can tell by their faces. It's like she's trying to kind of persuade them this is a good thing. And yeah, that's never good. You should never be, whether you have a good relationship or not, you should never feel back into the corner where you have to defend your relationship. Every woman knows if you've ever been in a relationship, every man knows if you've ever been in a relationship, it's never good when you're back into a corner and feel like you constantly have to defend your relationship. So I could tell that they're trying to use caution and they just want to listen, but you can tell by their faces they're not so enthusiastic as she is. Obviously it's her man, but a lot of people from the outside looking in, they're very skeptical because everyone knows that messing with repeats, whether it's offenders or repeat cheaters, whoever it may be, you're never going to get on a good foot, and that's always scary. When you have so much to lose, why risk it? And that's what a lot of women and men fail to realize. Stop risking your life for stuff that is not worth it, including relationships, including money, including reputation, including your pride. Okay, it's okay only on certain times to set aside your pride, because sometimes it is for the betterment of you and your offspring future. So yeah, her coworkers are not confident at all. And they're, they tell her, oh, that's nice. I mean, if that is their boss, what are they going to tell her? Girl, you're crazy. But, I will say that one of her coworkers / employees, they definitely do say that they think that LaTisha is not ready. And, it's going to be completely different when she's living in a house with somebody. And, they're just like, she will see. So we all will see. Now, LaTisha does double back and she has another conversation with her kids. And this one is a more serious conversation. Her youngest daughter really gets emotional in this scene because she's never had a father figure in the house. She's never known what one is, and for the last few years her mom has been talking to this man that is incarcerated. She don't really get to see him or anything like that, so she really wants to finally have a father and to finally have a father figure in the house, and she's happy that he's finally coming out because that is the only father that she knows of. However, she gets very emotional because it's just like, why is it taking so long? Hurry up. And it's even more heartbreaking because it's not her biological father, so the fact that she's counting on him, everyone's probably most likely counting on him to come home and be that dad of the year, plus also get adjusted to living in the real world now. So that's going to be quite a task for anyone coming out of prison, whether it's a female or male. Now, her oldest daughter is giving me trouble teen. I don't know why. And she may be such a good girl, such a sweet kid. Most kids are, right? Most kids are. They just sometimes go down the wrong path. That's it. But with this child, she just seems very careless with her concerns, with her mother's concerns about Keith coming to the house. And it's almost like she's kind of telling her mom how she feel without her mom, it seems like she feels like her mom will not maybe possibly care about how she feels about him coming to live with them, because she does state her opinion. Like, why does he have to come stay with us? Like, you know, he's coming straight from prison. We don't know him, and you're letting him come stay here, you know? And she has 2 girls. So I understand it's concerning. Then you have a teenage daughter who probably hasn't had a man in the house either, and wants and needs guidance as well, and has no faith in these men right now. So it's even more heartbreaking, because who knows what relationship she's had before Keith. But if they didn't work out, I'm pretty sure the oldest child is the one that shares the brunt of those relationships. It's the oldest children, that is, because they have more memories, right? They live longer than your younger children, who really don't remember too much of those times. If y'all know what I'm talking about. For those who have multiple kids, the oldest ones, y'all know what I'm talking about. They tend to remember a lot more than those younger ones. You know, when the younger ones came, things might have been a little bit more stable. Not as stable as you like, but a little bit more stable. Them oldest ones, we was all trying to figure it out. What happened, how, who, when, where. We all was. But her daughter seems like she wants to show her concern, but it seems as if she feels like it's going to not get heard anyway. So it's like, why even put much effort into it? And not saying that LaTisha, it won't hear her out. You know, that's their own dynamic that, you know, if they care to work on it more, if they feel like it even needs work. It just seems like she feels as if, I'm not going to put it out. I don't want to get shut down. And, you know, LaTisha may well not shut her down, but at the end of the day, Keith. That's all that's on her brain, and her man coming home. And she got the youngest daughter on board. It's kind of like, you get on board too. But at the same time, you got to respect your children's feelings. You have to respect them. And that's just the bottom line. And, you know, I feel like a person that really has every intent on being there will respect it as well, and do everything in their power to make it better. I strongly believe that. But yeah, this was LaTisha and Keith, y'all. And this is another episode of Love's Diary. And this is AntiSoSure Love, signing off. Oh yeah, and I hope y'all didn't think I forgot. If y'all love the great read I put y'all on to before, Mr. Jones, The Noticer, that is, by Andy Andrew, All a Person Needs Is a Little Perspective, then you'll love this next great read. For the first 25 people in the UK and the first 25 people in the US, this read is completely free. Use the codes below that I have in the description below. And the first 25 from the UK and the first 25 from the United States will get a free read. This is It All Starts With You by Cy Moore. And it is a great book. It is a 15-minute short read. LGBTQ plus community. Trust me, I don't discriminate. Love is love. And if you were into the first book, go ahead and dive into another book with me. Use the links below. The first 25 gets it.